Hello, today we'll be looking at a spiritual mystery or a spiritual law which many people don't seem to know exists. But it's really there and it's really working, irrespective of who you are, irrespective of your age, irrespective of your personality, irrespective of your status. Not minding whether you know you are aware of it or not, because just like as it is said, that ignorance is not an excuse in the law or in the court of law. My name is Israel Blaze Daniels, and I know it's been a while that I've been on. I've come online to talk to you people. So back to what I'm talking about today. This spiritual law has to do with taking that which does not belong to you, either by force or without the consent of the owner. That's theft. So what is this all about? Before we continue, I want to bring something to your mind or to your remembrance. The story of Zacchaeus in the Bible. We all know the story very well. Zacchaeus, the short man, the short publican, as in the present day is called tax collector, who heard that Jesus Christ was passing a particular area and decided to climb a sycamore tree because of his stature. He had to climb the tree so that he'll be able to get a good view of the master. Unknowing to him that Jesus was actually coming his direction, and when Jesus got to the foot of the tree, he called him down. To fast forward the whole of the story, when they got talking, Jesus said, Zacchaeus told Jesus that half of his goods he is going to give to the poor. And if he had taken anything from any man illegally, that he is going to return it to the person, either a tenfold or a hundredfold. Now, this is one of the places in the Bible where the teaching of restitution started from. I also give you a story of Abraham and Abimelech. When King Abimelech took Abraham, actually Abraham lied that Sarah was his wife. So King Abimelech took Sarah into his house to begin to wife him. Oh, sorry, Abraham lied that Sarah was his sister, not his wife. So King Abimelech took Sarah in because Sarah was beautiful and wanted to marry her. But in the dream of the night, God appeared to Abimelech and told him to return Sarah back to Abraham. Now, what was the judgment that was passed on Abimelech? God told Abimelech that because you have taken someone's wife, taking something or someone that does not rightfully belong to you, that I have shut up the womb of every living thing in your house, both man and beast. Now, I'm using all the stories to drive my points home. Now, in this present time, it might not be someone's wife you've taken, it might not be anything, but so long as it is something that belongs to someone, something that is not yours, that you have taken from that person without the person's consent or by force, that has its repercussion. And in the spirit realm, now I'm going to explain to you what is involved in this. When you take when you take that which does not belong to you forcefully from someone or by theft, I'm going to explain it in full details now. Now, assuming you take this pen from me without my consent, or you forcefully take it away from me. Now, I want you to understand that it is very important that in dealing with people or in taking people's things, it's very important you notify them before you pick it. And in a situation whereby they are not there for you to take permission, once you're done using it, make sure you use it right. Make sure you don't waste it. Once you're done using it the right way, drop it and keep it back for them. That is the warning I'm going to give you. So assuming now you take this pen, this is my pen, this is my marker, you take it from me forcefully or by theft. Now for this marker, from the day I bought it, it became mine. And immediately it became mine, my spirit rubbed off on it. What do I mean by my spirit rubbed off on it? A portion of my spirit, like it is called a spiritual DNA, is transferred to this, making it automatically mine. So no matter wherever you're taking it to, this pen has a link to me spiritually. So in the spirit realm, you can use this pen to locate me. You can use this pen to reach me. Because a portion of my spirit has been passed on it. So now when you take this thing from the owner, when you take this from me, you have taken a portion of my spirit from me. And since you did it illegally, my spirit will definitely come after this. Because something that is his has been taken from it without its permission. So the spirit will need to be appeased. This is a spiritual law. It doesn't matter who you are. If you like, be a GO of a church. If you like, be the highest spiritualist that has ever lived on planet Earth. This kind of law will definitely work on you. So don't you ever say that my spirit is stronger than his spirit, that there is nothing he can do. It is a lie. It is a law. And that law, even God respects the law. Even God respects the law. God cannot break the law. God does not jump protocols. So for this to happen, you have already taken something and the spirit will definitely come for you for taking it. Now, what are the repercussions? In what ways can these repercussions play out? First of all, one of the ways it can play out is that things will begin to go wrong in the person's life, in the thief's life. It might not be spontaneous. It might not be frequent. It might just be once in a while. Now, when those things, it is the spirit behind that thing that has been stolen that will come once in a while and strike and go. In some cases and in some people's life, it happens frequently. While in some person's life, it happens once in a while. Mysteriously, something will go wrong. Mysteriously, something will spoil. Mysteriously, you will miss a deal. Mysteriously, no, your child will just fall sick. Things that are without trace. And after a while, everything will get back to normal and it seems as if life goes on. Secondly, another way things can go wrong for the person is that the person starts missing opportunities that he used to get normally on a platter. Things that has worked well for the person. The grace and favor that the person has enjoyed formerly. The person will begin to see that he is now losing them. He'll begin to lose all those things. Why? Because there is a breach that this person has created. By taking that which does not belong to him, you've already created a breach. You've already closed the link. And there is a spirit that is blocking your access or blocking your blessings from accessing you. Now, when this breach happens, two things are bound to happen. Is either those blessings will stop there and they will not move further. They will not return to where they're coming from, or they may return to where they're coming from, and they will not come to you. It is impossible. They will not come to you until restitution is done. You automatically open that door. And the second thing that may happen is that those blessings might be diverted to your victim, to the person that you have wronged, the person that you have taken things from illegally. So those blessings might be directed and diverted to the person. So what is supposed to come to you by free course unhindered certainly and somehow begins to go to the other person that you have stolen from. So this is how the repercussion happens. This is the way many people lose out. And you will see those people that steal, they will have to continue to steal to sustain the lifestyle they have built, to sustain their life, to sustain that which they have. Even though you see them, it's as if they are making progress, they are buying new cars, they have to steal to buy new cars. They have to steal to eat. They have to steal to live in luxury. So never you envy them. And if you are in that shoe, if you are in that group that takes things or that had taken things from someone illegally, I advise you to go the option of restitution. This same option of restitution is the same thing that happens when you don't pay your tithe. When you don't pay your tithe, the Bible says that God said in the Bible, in the book of Malachi, that you have robbed him, you have stolen from him. So for you to get back in right place with God, for you to escape that curse, you have to start tithing. You have to do your restitution. So if you have taken anything from anybody, I advise you now, go back and do your restitution, and you'll see how doors will open for you.